Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Umihlali Akhulunti Dumana, and today I'm with the one and only Avile Teto. So for those who are returning subscribers, thank you so much guys for joining again, and those who are new to my channel, please hit the notification button so that you can join the notification gang, like and subscribe. With no further ado, let's get into the video. So
by the way, if you guys were wondering, we are in Cape Town as always. Yeah, I hear rumors. Someone said to me,
why not?
Why not? Exactly.
Not?
It's a beautiful city.
Why
it's
not?
A beautiful city.
So yeah, what is the topic for today? She's going to present it.
So the topic today, we're going to talk about like how the main figures in your life actually come to influence you, whether they were there
or not.
They were not there, whatever the case may be. But we're going to talk about like how your relationship with men growing up comes to influence the men you choose, basically.
Basically.
Yeah.
So on my side, as okay guys, it's more like a discussion.
Yeah.
So on my side, I've never had like solid men, people that I can say that okay, I look up to you, because firstly, my family dynamic is fucked up, guys. First of all, but it's fine. I grew up at my mom's family side of the family. My father was there. Oh, Manngati was. He is there, but he is there financially. We don't have a bond where we would necessarily say it's what do you call it's
father-daughter?
Yeah, for father-daughter type of vibe. Yeah, it's not that. It's more like, okay, we're still saying, oh yeah, he's available in terms of monetary values, but not necessarily emotionally. And yeah, and then I have brothers, but when I grew up, my brothers were far apart from me. But we have a relationship, a close knit. But there's not much to say. But there's much to say in the contribution of the people that I choose to date. You see, so on your side, what's yours? Like, what's your side? How is yours navigated?
Yeah, so I grew up with a father in the house, like a father and mother in the house, and I have two brothers. So lots of males in my life, and yeah, like you say, my father is also there financially. My father is also there financially. Emotionally, not always. I think like
they check out.
Yeah, I think like as I'm growing up, he's trying.
Yeah, that's one thing about them. Like when we're growing up, they want to show up. But it's not that I'm closing. Like I don't want you to show up, but it's more like you should have been there from the start, guys.
Yeah.
Like,
say.
No, like like
yes, it's so beautiful that you mentioned that. I don't know what I was watching, but someone was saying, and it was a child, I thought it was a TikTok video, like as abazali, you guys do, if there are any parents watching, you guys don't take the time to get to know us.
Yeah,
you don't take the time to get to know us,
and it builds resentment,
because then when you come to us later in our lives trying to play umzali,
like
how dare you?
It's so foreign. It's so foreign,
exactly.
Guys. It's so foreign. You know how uncomfortable it makes it feel. Like I found a new boyfriend. You're like, like Sisi, chill the fuck out. But anyway, guys, as we were still saying, but I feel like low key, Umihlali, I have a lot of things that contribute to it's negative stuff. It's not positive stuff. So basically, I have a fear of abandonment, guys. So every time I meet someone, and then obviously again I open up and be so like in love. I have love. I give love. I do. I don't have limits when it comes to giving out love. And then now the thing is, the moment when I feel like something is off, or I feel like the person, like I can't get the same energy, instantly I think
And you are so quick to jump to conclusions.
very.
You are.
Guys,
You
I
are.
feel like low key, I sabotage myself because I will think the worst case scenario. Like I will buy my phone.
And I hate that about
Yeah,
you.
you
And
do.
you do. I hate it, Jim. But like, funny fact, actually, I've come to realize, but yes, Doni, when you're going through one of those things, I'm not gonna try to convince you. I'm gonna try to calm you down,
But not
I'm not gonna try
convince.
to convince you
Yeah.
otherwise, because for some reason you always turn out right in the end.
Yeah,
Even
Mona.
if you were jumping to
Yeah.
conclusions.
Like, guys, I have this thing. Intuition, is stronger. Like, I know when someone is fucking up. Or sometimes, when I go into a relationship, I already know when is it gonna end. Like, it's a toxic trait. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, but it's like, and yes, what's wrong with me? Like, okay, so yeah, the thing is, I attract emotionally unavailable guys, and I attract abantu that love bomb you at the beginning, and then okay, basically,
Also-
let me just say that I attract people that are hurt, people that are not healed.
Also people that are and it's an unconscious thing, but you choose abantu who you know for a fact are gonna love you from a distance.
Yeah. Nyansile.
Yeah.
But also, guys, there's this other thing like loving from trauma, like a trauma bond. It's I got right.
It
I
always
got right.
catches up with you.
It
like,
does
always
because
catches up with
like
you.
that's not normal. You're not supposed to be like that. How about you, Sisi Kwezothando? Why are you laughing? Guys, we are fucked up.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's no secret that I've always attracted trash men. Always. And like, I'm not gonna say with the person I'm with now, because I'm not with him.
The person you used to be with.
Yeah, the person I used to be with.
No, here's the thing, guys. Sorry for cutting you. There's this thing of yes, uhlale nomntu ne, and umhlale naye, even those as ba umfuni nomntu. Mentally you're already checked out, but you're waiting for your heart to be done.
Yes.
And I feel like it's okay. Go back as much as you want. But when you are ready,
And when
you're gonna
done,
leave.
you're done.
Because the
When
thing
you're done,
is,
you're done.
if I rush leaving you,
It's
I
gonna
will
take-
constantly want to be with
and
you.
it's gonna take longer
But for me
you
to heal. Whereas yenze izikaka zakho ngondilapha khona ndithi yasesixa uvula ichamp up yawa kude ibaphakisana. And then uthi xa ufika, funny fact about people there is that when you're already checked out, then they start wanna acting right, like for ntoni ngoku, for ntoni.
Yes.
And I feel like I'm too understanding. It comes back to the thing of ingathi ngiyancenga ukuthanda. Like I'm very understanding. Sometimes in xa ndihlelele ba ikaka kodwa le. But because of I'm scared you're going to leave me. Divele ndikhethe ba no man, let me endure this. But deep down invisa kabuhlungu. Like there are certain things, guys. Obviously, talk relationship. Yeah, yes, uyayibona situation yomntu wakho, uyayibona situation yakho. There are things that you could expect from umntu wakho, but you, like everyone expects to be treated like a princess, ne? Even guys, you can treat them as kings. But the thing is, we need to understand the situation you're in. Because now, can't have any pressure, but let's go on there. It's going to be back and money is going to create some sort of resentment because every little money he has, instead of saving, we spend a kum, you understand? Which is like in those like materialistic things. And trust and believe me, I've dated people who has money, like a lot of money, but I've never been that girl. But do this for me, do that for me. You need to do it out of your will. But also, amadoda, they abuse that because just because you don't say or suggest let's go to places, avela thule naye angadlali indima yakhe. Like surprise me, guys. Do you know how hard is it to ask money from indoda? Like
Siyayifuna.
uvela ube nento eme apha. But trust me, if I don't love you, ngizayicela. I can do that.
Nami I feel like nangiqanise ngicela imali kwindoda ndidikiwe.
I don't like you. Nami andisakuthandi. But even ndiyakuthanda, you soze ngicele 10 rand. Diba.
I think also Eda, you said something at Kaleni when you were speaking of this. You were talking about like abantu abanemali and whatnot. okay, I'm not trying to equate abantu abanemali with good men, ne? But for the sake of what I want to say, let's just say abantu abanemali are good people. And then it's like, for me, it's like I spend a lot of time. Okay. So, Hima, I'm gonna try to say this like as quickly as possible, like as simple as possible.
Okay.
I attract trash men. It's a fact. Now, njengoba ndi-attracta amadoda atrash, when I'm with them, hlele ndijonga ndinqwenela abanye amadoda who banemali, baklini, yonke loo nto. But as soon as I get laa mntu, it's like ufuna ntoni? Ufuna ntoni?
Yeah, unyensile. That's me also. Like the moment you want to spend money on me, you want to do things for me, what do you want in return?
And the question is, how does that link to the main figures in our life?
Because the thing is, Chami, we don't know what love is. I've always said that. Even like my ex, I told him, I don't know what love is, but you need to bear with me. Because I'm gonna love you ngendlela engcimba. This is love, you know. There are people, Chomi, where they like uyayazi ba uyathandwa ngumzali wakhe. You know, sometimes like into groove or something like sihlelele mhlawumbe ngalanga. We don't have that urge of you goduka. Ndiyokonwaba endlini. No. It's like I'd rather just tell you. I'll disappear in a nyanga onye iveki. Like I don't spend time with them.
I can't relate when people esikolweni say, you, I need to go home this weekend. I miss home. I need to go home. I can't relate.
I can't. But another thing is that, guys, for me, the one person that was supposed to protect me is the person that actually screwed me up. Yeah, bro. And that's a story for another day. That's the one person. And ever since then, I never trusted men. Like him now, there was this other time. I don't know if you mention the name. Azola. Ndifuna uyisebenzisa and lo term. Yeah. So he comes back after a while. We're chilling, and then he says he loves me, and I'm like, I don't so touchable. And then he's like, why are you so scared of being loved? I feel like that, like my heart sank. It was the first time someone seeing through me. I was like, I'm done. What do you mean I don't want to love? How dare you? Then I was sitting alone. I was like, yes, sometimes then I love being lonely, guys, like just spending time alone. Even like when I leave a relationship, I'm not that person, but I jump from those to the next. No, I need to sit, reflect on what happened and what could have changed and what have I learned and what did I get? Because sometimes good relationship, it doesn't necessarily mean we're gonna go far, but there's some qualities that I'm gonna like take from you as a home to. Yeah, but that's why sometimes you mustn't cry kakulu. Yeah, people are supposed to be in your life, but they're not supposed to go far with you. But it's hard, like in terms of a guy comes into your life, you're supposed to be there for that period of your life
to teach you a lesson.
Not necessarily teach you a lesson. It could be good things. Sometimes it breaks up on mutual. But no, I feel like both of us, this is not working out for us. No hard feelings. We can just hang out as friends. They do come like relationships where you guys become friendships and strictly platonic. But there are those ones where they just keep you around because when they know that you love them. Like whenever they need you, you're gonna jump. You're just gonna jump. And it happens to me most of the time. No, the thing is, I'm a good person, like guys. I always overlook the fact that you're a fucked up person. I always look for the good side in you, but each and every time they show me that no, I'm fucked up. Like I'm fucked up, and now I'll try to convince myself, no, man, no, you can be a better person.
Like the person I was with, this is a funny fact. He's actually this is the first guy who's actually stuck around this long in my life. Like, okay guys, the person that I was with now, like speaking of like the main figures in our life, Lomdu that I'm with now,
are you worth?
Ay, money, you know what I mean? You! I swear,
Okay, sorry guys. Sorry guys.
So good. Like, he's actually revealing to me a lot about the main figures in my life. Because now that Upoti is trying to show up now, it's also showing me how I should be treated by any
Ndoda, yeah.
Because I'm not gonna lie, dog. Ever since that man left me stranded in Cape Town, I haven't felt the same way about him since.
Exactly, that's what I was telling you. That's what I was telling you. Like, sometimes, guys, it's not even about the fact that you are a fucked up person, but the things you do as do. Like, for instance, like your story side, I'm just gonna keep it simple. They went to waterfront, the rugby, the World Cup. Then like, okay, I'm done, guy, why Sea Point. Then, as the guy, you should have waited waterfront. I said, okay, Gavile, find your way up, and this is up. Find your way here. Wamshia, was a chona a cry for a she's stranded there. She's a woman. People, yes, men put us in danger, but they actually don't know about it. Like, they will literally put you in danger, guys. And then so
okay. And the guys, there's Vuma, but I was wrong. But I stand on the fact that he should not have left me.
As a woman.
As a woman. Guys, I was at Sea Point at 2 in the morning. I called my brother, my big brother, but listen, I have no other option. Please come fetch me. And at that point, I had been communicating with my brother, but I'm stranded because I trust him. I'm stranded. So then we're communicating even over the phone. Even him, like, it was, my two brothers were together also watching the Rugby World Cup at another location. They were also struggling to find transport, and we were talking over the phone. But okay, I'm gonna make a plan, and then the Tangani, and then Sikotu. Hey, it's hard to find transport. I'm not finding transport. It's 2 in the morning. I'm alone wandering the streets of Cape Town.
Oh, such a Cape Town. It's
Sea Point. I'm alone wandering the streets. Okay. And at this point,
I feel like I would have cut ties instantly because
that's why I say that I haven't felt the same way about him since. I haven't felt the same way about him since. And my dad is strict, right? Like, as Zikula, he's loosening up a bit.
Got that choice.
Loosening up a bit. But he wasn't always like that.
Yeah.
And he was so strict, man, to the point where we were afraid of him, bro. Like, we respected him, but afraid of him. And so, I actually, like, in the Tuka that day, was it a Friday? It was a Saturday.
It was a Saturday.
That's what Tuka that Saturday, but I'm actually willing to call my dad to come
because you know you can rely on him.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
You see, guys, it's the little things.
It's the little things.
The little
and
things.
In the past, I'm not gonna lie. In the past, I would have endangered myself, gone home with the stranger, which I'm not gonna lie was the plan. But then but then I was like, man. No,
guys, it's Kolile,
no. It was Kolile. And then I was like, I can do better. That's what it no, man. You have family. And then while I was talking to my brother, I'm like, I don't know.
Coming back to the like how I watch a relationship here, nobody. Obviously, I've been there for the longest of time.
14
years.
14 or 15?
It's 14 this year, Chom. It's 15. We met 2009. Calculate, it's 14, man.
2012. 12 in grade 12. Yeah? 12 years in grade 12.
Was it 12?
Yeah, when we were
so
in grade 12, it was 12 years.
2009. So, it's 2010. 2011, 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, it's 14. So, okay. I'm still saying, guys, sometimes it makes me emo, you know? Like, I'll be like, you know, since it's still song of past, like, this guy, excuse me, to the bathroom. I'm figure out, like, how, like, because
really?
Yes, because you, like, guys, you don't understand, man. When I've never had something and I've longed it, to have a relationship with my siblings, you know for a fact that I had to stand up for my oldest siblings. Like, I had to be an example for them instead of them being an example for me. So it's some sort of a burden. So when we have someone who makes us feel valued, feel validated, and you can talk anything to them, you understand, and they give the best advice in the world. Because he studied psychology, ne? And then we will talk to him ngendlela zethu. Heartbroken. I shared my story, but the story, as I said, it's for another video. So when I shared that story, you guys need therapy, and you guys, your lives are more sing. That's why you guys lasted so much as friends, because we do have some. Yeah, we grew up similar. I don't know, Imo. Your eyes look teary.
It's the sun.
Oh, it's the sun. Okay, yeah, please don't. You're gonna make me cry. So yeah, that's that. And like every time I'll be like, oh God, like spending time with her siblings. I'm like, you know what? It's a beautiful thing, you know, because kumnandi guys, it's nice being around family. And then when my recent ex, and the relationship he has with his sister, sometimes I'm like, oh God, kubone. But my brothers love me. I don't wanna lie, but I don't have that relationship. Sometimes I will question myself. I would die for you. Like, I'll take a bullet for you. But I think about my siblings and would I die for my siblings?
It's just sad.
Like, yeah, because you're supposed to die for. Like, every time I check, even my own mom, I'll be like, would I die for my mom? But andinayo landing apakati, I would do that. Yes, I know Lando that if they would say my mom is shot, and obviously I would be angry. But at Nayoland, I would put my life in danger to find those people. Whereas for you, I would, because you need to understand, she created a space where she is a stranger. You understand?
But took time to know
each other. Yes. It didn't happen overnight. Yes, we'd still argue. Yes. And it's healthy arguments. We don't argue about bullshit. We don't argue about men. No. In fact, when you're bullshitting, is a bullshit. You understand? So that's that. You take time to learn people. And it's not that you do it overnight. That's why parents can't just show up 20 years later and they want to know you.
There's a question, okay, Abazali, it's funny you speak about dying for someone. Abazali would die for us, but would they love for us?
They won't.
Would they love for us? No. And that's where getting to know us comes in.
Yes,
you would, Tommy, dying for us is
easy. Because you
easy.
And then having to face each and every day is actually more difficult. Thinking about it, I was on my Facebook yesterday, and then I saw this post. This post says that if it wasn't for the people I love, suicide would have won. To be honest, it did. Every time when I'm in that mode of I'm going to commit suicide right now, I don't know how my brain works. I just picture everyone crying. And I'm like, no, I can't take it. Like, I can't see my friend crying over me like I took my life. So every time I have those scenarios, where my friend is dead and I'm like, guys, these are my immortal. Because you won't understand. It will be just another. Because after you, who else would I actually vibe with?
Like, I feel like we have friends in our lives, but
is it coming to us?
I hope it is. Don't skate away. Oh, very cute in the video.
I think so. Supposed to.
I feel like I've always struggled making friends. Even this friendship, I didn't initiate it.
It was me.
This one did. Like, I've always been bad at making friends, guys. And like, dude, I live in fear, man. If I show myself to this person, and I know it shouldn't be a problem. And people who you feel with like that, you know. And
if you have to hold back who you truly are, then, guys, you know, sometimes you will have group of friends. I've lost myself. Especially in high school. Like when I reflect, I really lost myself. I lost my morals. I lost my value as a person. Values, not a value. So I did, you know. But it was also part of learning, like been cool. And I needed to go through those things in order for me to actually know what do I stand for as umihlali. And to be honest, in this journey, like ngoku, I'm trying to find out ngubani umihlali. I have a slight glimpse of ngubani myself, like that, and have self-love. Because now the thing is, I'll go around seeking validation kwabanye abantu. Officially now I don't. Guys, I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful. You guys can call it. You can. I'm arrogant or whatsoever. I don't care. I don't need validation from Kunina. And most of my life I've lived for that. Wanting people to tell me you did good, you did your best. And it's so funny how all my achievements in life, I've never celebrated them because I never allowed myself to celebrate them because been fully celebrated official. That's what we were talking about. In Tina as abantu abakhule in tricky situations. Every time you get an achievement, we celebrate the little things. Tina, we need more.
Yeah.
We like, I can't rest. We need more, and it's not okay. You are human. You're supposed to love. You understand? You're supposed to love. Guys, with limits. It's painful to love from a place of fear. But this day, one day, and you will never want to be with me. And which is okay, guys. If you they don't feel the same way, it's okay if they want to break up with you. But don't string me along. But be honest, be matured enough. And we're dealing with weak men. I'm going to tell you why. Weak men create masculine women. And then strong men create.
Oh, yes!
Exactly. We're dealing with weak men.
Yes! Okay. Beautiful that you mentioned that. Back to the topic. Weak men create masculine women. Strong men create feminine women. And you know we're masculine.
We are.
You know we're masculine. So
and
again,
the thing is, and who will let me tap into my.
It goes back to the male figures in our lives. Like weak men, like guys. You can't. But well, you need imali to take care of them, but it's not enough.
It's not enough.
Like you're taking care of us financially, but singabantu, we need love, we need uthando, we need attention, we need affection, and we don't
come
get
back
that,
to that.
When we don't
come
get
back
that
to
shit.
that. Sorry, come back to that. That's why when we meet these men and they're not reciprocating the energy, we are so clicked on them because it's familiar. It's familiar.
Yes.
It's familiar.
It's familiar.
Because ngoko xa ezokubona uthando, you're like, what? Ooh, uyabhora Tommy lona. Whereas lo uzaku-ignora iveki yonke. Oh, you're not going to be the chase.
Ooh.
You have to chase him.
Yes.
And weak men want to be chased.
Yes.
And I don't want to lie, we're dealing with insecure men.
Yes.
Like, guys, you guys have your insecure sleeves, guys. Like, literally. Like, clean. But when you deal with them, you're like, hi, boo. You don't understand? But yeah, guys, that's basically the topic for today. If you guys have anything that you want to say or what topic we should talk about, you know.
Oh, even if you want a part 2 on this.
Yeah, we might have one.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we just shared a glimpse. Part 2 and then so it's cool. By the way, thank you guys for tuning in, and also check out on my Instagram. This is Avuyile. It's Vuyi Avuyile. Yes, on Instagram, and on Facebook Avuyile Thetwa. On Facebook Mihlali Mdudumana. On Instagram Mihlali_Mdudumana. And also check out my new business line. I have a hair line, guys. It's hair by Mihlali. By Mihlali M. Yes. So please, guys, I really appreciate, and I hope you like this video. Please give it a thumbs up. We appreciate you guys coming through. I know we're very inconsistent, but guys, life. But anyway, guys,
thank you for watching, guys.